Welcome. Welcome to the Real Man Group podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Gray. And as always, I'm so happy to be here. Or should I say, welcome to the fastest growing podcast on YouTube. And thanks to you for supporting this channel, for helping this community grow. Cheers to you. Energy vultures. Who are they? What are they? They are some of them are someone you call your friends. There are some people you call family that are family that is around to just drain you of your energy, drain you of all your positive thinking, your love, your compassion. If there's anybody looking to start a business, a venture, create something, don't look for the people who surround you to support you to make you successful. Sometimes they just want to be around success. They want to be around the person who is successful. Those that shoot in the gym with you are somebody who's worthy of enjoying the success with you. And don't look for any approval on anything that you got going on. And I feel like that's one of the biggest problems, the biggest challenges that we have when starting something and getting started with something. Rather it's a relationship, a career, or further in your education. We turn to those who we feel like we trust to advise us, to motivate us. One thing about women are more forgiving when it comes down to relationships. They are more forgiving. I heard so many women say, yeah, she's a bitch, but that's my friend. I believe that she's jealous of me, but we going out to brunch. Women are more forgiving when it comes down to relationships and friendships. Men are the complete opposite. The moment that we feel that we can't trust you, that you're not on our team, we're cutting you off. Goodbye. It's all about energy and operate on the same frequency. Because sometimes you got to look at where you are in life. Where are you hovering over? What type of space that you are operating in? And look at the people that you have around you. Dissect your circle. Are they able to help you achieve these goals? Are they willing to go through the mud with you and get their cleats dirty? And if not, then you got to get rid of these motherfuckers. And this is just not for friends. This is also family too. As you know, family would be the first ones to fuck you over. So you got to be able to see who's willing and who you are willing to take with you. So these energy vultures, who are they? Are you smart enough to know who they are? Are you allowing for these vultures to stop you from being successful? Are you moving and operating where there's blinders on, that you know that these people are not for you, but you're still keeping them around? You got to be able to see the value in yourself. Value yourself. And you got to look at it that anybody who is in your presence, anybody who you allow to be in your circle, it's a privilege for them to be there. I chose you to be here. I chose you to take this ride with me. If you look at the most successful people in the world, you look at LeBron James. His entire team is people who supported him when no one else knew. Before he became this great recruit, this phenomenon for the NBA, there was people who understood that he needed to achieve his goals, and they supported him on that. And those are the ones that he brought along that are successful, that are multi-millionaires at this point right now. Your circle. You're only as strong as your weakest link in your circle. What are you going to do with that information? What are you going to do differently? The moment you realize that this person here is just along for the ride, they want to be there for the success. They want to be there to be acquainted with you. And even if you're not looking to become famous, or it could be a successful person, because it's one thing that someone will always be so happy to share. I know him. I know her. And you looking like, you know me? You supported me on this journey when I was up late at night in these books, when you was out partying. You know that did you know that I was going to be successful? Or do you just knew that I couldn't go out and hang out with you because I was so engulfed in my books and I was so focused? Did you ask me if I wanted anything to eat? So if they're not shooting with you in the gym, they should not be on the hardwood with you. Energy vultures. We gotta stop allowing for people to drain us. They drain us of our knowledge. They drain us of our passion. They drain us of everything that makes us who we are. And that moment we need to be recharged and we need to be refueled, and we need that boost. They know where to be found. The New Year's is coming up. 2024. What are you going to do differently? What is your goals? Did you write them down? Did you create a vision board? What's on your vision board? And the people that you want to take with you, the people that you want to win with you, they should be on your vision board. If you want to start a new career, chase a new degree, change some things about you, you got to look at who around you is able to help you hit those goals. Those of you who are in business, I support the fuck out of you. You know I love cigars, you know I love wine, you know I love glasses. If you are in that industry, let me promote you on this channel. Let me help you reach your goals. Because that saying, the stranger will support you faster than the people that you know. That's a fucking shame. I see so many status updates and Facebook posts, and it was like, wow, people changed. People switched up on me. And I always say, and I sit there and I watch, and I be like, nah, these motherfuckers didn't switch up on you. They didn't change. They just revealing themselves to you. And the moment that they reveal themselves to you, what are you going to do with that? When you are able to see the person that you call your friend and they reveal themselves to you, what are you going to do? A Libra can't change his spots. A tiger can't change his stripes. The king of the jungle cannot hide his mane. What are you going to do with that? Are you going to still lie to yourself? Are you going to still make excuses for these people and then complain when they don't show up for you? I'm done making excuses for people. And you should be done making excuses for people too. It doesn't matter how long you know them. It doesn't matter what the history you guys had. It's about what you guys are building together right now in the present moment. What it is that we are doing together right now that is building this bond and is building this friendship stronger than what it was 5-6 years ago. Value. If you don't see the value in what you guys got going on, if you can't learn from your circle, it's either you evolve or you die. Evolve or you die. If you're not looking within yourself and seeing that you are growing to the point where everything around you is changing, your perception on life, your perception on relationships are changing, then you are not evolving. Frequency. Just want to highlight this candle for a minute. They're not even a sponsor of this channel, but I just love the product that they produce. North Muse. This candle scent is called Creativity. And it's made with crystals. You can't probably see it, but it's made with crystals. And this actually contributes to my energy. And it allows for me to be in my moment. You know, they say during your darkest moments is when you get the most clarity. So those of you who are going through something in their life right now, and it's like a career change or a relationship that didn't work out, that's the time when you get the most clarity in life, because you don't have no distractions. You are able to sit in your own sorrow, whatever it is, and you are able to think for yourself. And sometimes we need that. Did you ever have a conversation with yourself? I'm not saying where you're answering yourself, that's a whole different type of conversation, but it's a conversation that you have with yourself when you're going back and forth in your mind. Should I not? What are you thinking? Blah, blah, blah. You're talking to your intuition. And intuition is something that it's a gift to be able to tap into your intuition. That falls along the lines of being able to read the room, Just walking in the room and you're able to feel all the energy, rather it's good, bad, or ugly. Those of you who grew up in the hood, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Being able to walk in the room and just feel each and every one that's in that room. You can feel their energy, rather it's good, bad, or ugly. Don't change for people to love you. Because if you remain the same, the right people is going to come. The right people is going to love you. Don't change for people. Don't change for nobody. You can only elevate. I tell people this all the time. I changed, yes. I'm not the same person that I used to be. If you think that I did all this work on myself, that I suffer all the losses that I did to remain the fucking same, then you're the fool. Because I worked on myself. I suffer those losses to be better. To be a totally better version of my motherfucking self. So no, I'm not going to do the same things. I probably don't love the same things that I used to love anymore. Because I've either realized that it was pulling me down, it was a distraction, or it was just something I just didn't need in my life at the time. So changing for the better is an incredible thing. So you have to be able to evolve. It's almost like that ape, and then you see it turn into a caveman, and then now it's a man. It's just, you got to be able to see that growth. If you can't look in the mirror and say, I see a different person. Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror, is an incredible song. He's talking to the man in the mirror and he's asking him to change his ways. What did you change about yourself? What are you looking to change about yourself? And once you're able to narrow down what it is that you are looking to change about yourself, then you got to look around. You got to look around and see the people that you have around you and see if they are worthy of being in your presence. Because it's almost like a drug addict. Drug addict overcomes it, right? They're trying to be clean. They keep being around the people who are drug users, right? An alcoholic, a recovering alcoholic, can be around people that's alcoholics that's constantly drinking. So why the fuck would you be around somebody who's not going to help you at this stage in your life right now? If I did all this work on myself, why would I want to be around people who's going to bring me back to this very spot that I wasn't happy about? So my peoples, when I was younger, it was all about going out and having a great time. Bagging chicks, who I hit. Listen, if this is what we talking about right now in 2023, going out and bagging and smashing chicks, then you don't have no space in my future. We outgrown each other. if we're not talking about how we can elevate, if we're not talking about how we can make this money, how we could become better versions of ourselves, then there's nothing for us to fucking talk about. I have no more space. I don't want to constantly keep reliving what we did when we were 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I want to create this grown man type of history. I want us to build to the level where we are operating on the frequency that we are uplifting one another, that we are helping each other achieve our goals. Because if you want to be a doctor, my dude, we're going to find the best way to study. If you want to be a podcaster, we're going to talk about content. We're going to learn how to build with one another. And if you want to launch a clothing line, I'm going to wear it. Your circle needs to match where you are and where you're looking to go. My cutoff game is serious at this point. I think I cut off more people in the last 12 months than I did in my entire life. Because if you don't fit my shit, then you're not going to be around when I'm doing my shit. Point blank, period. Welcome to the fastest growing podcast on the YouTube, The Real Man Group. You got to talk shit into existence. You got to be able to see it to the point where you can grab it, you can touch it. And you got to move. See, what a lot of people don't understand, we always look to bring people with us. We always look to people for advice, which is fine. If they are on your level, then go and get that advice. But if you know this person could not focus and see things through for themselves, why the fuck would you ask that person? If they never bought a house, how could you advise me on how to buy a house? If you never seen real money, how you gonna tell me how to get it? If you never bought a house, how the fuck you gonna tell me how to buy a house? Elevation. Evolve. The people around you, it's like Voltron. They need to be able to come together and form this fucking force. When y'all come together, nobody can fuck with y'all. And there's no jealousy. There's no envy. Everybody want each other to fucking win. So energy vultures. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get rid of them. We got to, one, be able to identify who they are. And you got to be able to remove them. They say sometimes you got to act dumb. Because you can't let everybody know that you're that smart. Sometimes you got to act like you are the dumbest person in the room. But you are the most observant. You are able to see people for who they are. Then you move accordingly. No one likes the smart person. So when you surround around fake people, let these motherfuckers think you ain't that smart. Don't let them know your secret. Don't let them know that you are able to see through their bullshit. Like I said, your enemies is not saying they hate you, they can't stand you. Your enemies is saying, what up, bro? What up, sis? You got to be able to identify who is recharging your energy and who is draining your energy. Friends and family. Life lessons. Life is full of them. But it's really up to you to identify what it is that you're looking to take away from it. And take a look at your circle. If they're not helping you elevate, then you got to eliminate. I'm Mr. Gray from the Real Man Group. To the next one. Peace.